You're thinking about moving to Austin, Texas? I'm giving you the top 13 things that you need to know before you get here. I mean, this is the stuff that the locals know, and we're getting into it right now. What's going on, future Austinites? This is Brandy Atkins here with Adkins Group at Realty Austin. We are right here in Austin, Texas. So if this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living, working, eating, raising a family, and playing in the Austin area, then click that subscribe button and tap the bell so you're notified every time we drop a new video. We're getting calls every day from folks just like you who are thinking about moving or relocating anywhere near the music capital. So you can give us a call, you can shoot us a text, an email, and jump to the front of the line and click the link in the description to schedule a Zoom call with a member of our team. Listen, however you want to get a hold of us, we've got you covered anywhere in the Austin area. If you want to know everything there is to know about being a local in the Austin area, then settle in. I'm giving you 13 things that you need to know before considering ATX is your new home. And you may not believe some of these, so I need you to stay tuned so you don't miss out. Let's just jump right into number one. So Austin is known for its cool vibe, great music, and an unbelievable outdoor scene. So we're gonna roll right into the first thing that you need to know before moving to Austin, Texas. And number one is there's something about that Austin vibe. Now, it's just a matter of time before you're gonna hear the famous slogan, "Keep Austin Weird." Those three words play a very significant role in the charm and vibe of our city. The world's famous slogan actually came about in 2000 when a college librarian called into a radio lounge show to donate some money. When the radio host asked why he was contributing, the librarian replied, "I don't know, it helps keep Austin weird." So ta-da, a slogan was born, and Austin's international reputation for being weird and zany and slightly off kilter was established. So after the phrase began to spread, local businesses began to take notice and urge shoppers to not only keep Austin weird, but to buy local. So in 2002, as Keep Austin Weird was rising in popularity for Austinites, Book People and Waterloo Records started creating these bumper stickers, and they said "Keep Austin Weird," and they were normally a tie-dye color. So what they did was they added the tagline, "Support local businesses." The second thing that you need to know before moving to Austin is we have a very strong job market. Austin is home to many Fortune 500 companies. Those include Dell Computers, Exxon, Cisco, and AT&T. It's also become a tech hub. So there's companies like Apple and Google and Facebook that have actually built their regional offices right here. Now, remote workers also thrive in Texas and in Austin specifically, as Austin is ranked number 6 in our Best Cities for Remote Workers report. Something to keep in mind when considering moving to Texas is this thriving job market. But also, not all jobs are 100% remote as things are opening back up. It's important that when you are choosing where in Austin that you want to call home, we want to factor in a possible commute time, whether it's to the office or schools or daycares or doggy daycares. It's a thing, so we're very serious about our fur babies here. We can definitely help you identify the best neighborhoods in proximity to the occasional office meetings. Now, we help folks determine commute times as well as the perfect fit in the neighborhoods that really complement their lifestyles and the things that they like to do. All right, number 3 on the list is taxes. Taxes are actually lower than you would expect. Texas is among only a handful of states where there's no personal income tax or state income tax. It's also known as the 5th largest overall tax burden per capita in the country. So sales taxes aren't as high as you would expect in Texas because Austin incentivizes residents to shop local and set up businesses. However, there's a trade-off. Homeowners in Texas pay some of the highest property taxes in the country. All right, let's talk about this property tax. So property tax is any tax imposed on different forms of property owned by individuals, corporations, or other legal entities. The federal government does not collect property taxes, but states do. So property taxes are local taxes that provide the largest source of money for the local governments to pay for schools and streets and roads, police and fire protection, and a lot of other things. The Texas local property tax is just that, a local tax assessed locally, collected locally, and used locally. The property owner, whether it's residential or business, is responsible for paying the taxes, and the property owner is also referred to as the taxpayer in Texas. So an appraisal district in each county is going to appraise the value of your property every year. Generally, all property must be taxed based on its current market value. Now, current market value is defined as the price that it would sell for when both buyer and seller are seeking the best price and neither is under pressure to buy or sell. Are there exemptions for taxes? Yes. Are there protests for taxes? Yes. All that will be discussed in another video, but for now, we're going to number 4. Number 4, Texas has an impressive job market. So that's why the Lone Star State has led the nation in population growth over the last 15 years and continues to be a top state for job creation. Texas offers a combination of competitive business advantages that no other state can claim. Business-friendly climate with no corporate or personal income taxes, along with a highly skilled and diverse workforce. Those are just some of the advantages that has helped Texas win the Governor's Cup for the most new and expanded corporate facility projects in the nation for the record-breaking 10th year in a row. That's also why Texas continually ranks as the best state for businesses by the nation's top CEOs. Made in Texas, it's a powerful global brand, and by unleashing the power of entrepreneurs and innovators, Texas will remain the best state for businesses large and small. Okay, on to number 5. The weather is hot, y'all. Texas is one of the hottest states in the country. In fact, it's hotter than hot. We have our fair share of 100-degree days, 100-degree weeks, and 100-degree months. Yes, I said months. You really need to take this heat into consideration. If you have grown up with 4 seasons around snow, or if you have any heat allergies, this could be a deal breaker for you. It's not for everyone. I always joke with my clients coming in from the north, you need to use the first summer just to learn to breathe through 105 when you're on the lake, and then, next summer, just plan to get out and enjoy it. So the upside is you're going to enjoy very mild winters in Texas. We have average temperatures in the 50s and 60s that rarely dip below freezing. So you'll be in shorts in October, you'll be in shorts in December, and that may not be for everyone. So, 2 seasons, hot and hotter. Number 6, your electric bill. So electric bills may spike during the hot and humid summer months. However, you're still going to pay less in utilities than you'd likely expect. Now, locals are allowed to choose their energy supplier in Texas due to a deregulated marketplace. This means that you get to pick the best deal. You can even switch to a different provider and you could take advantage of new promotions. Moving on to number 7. Texas is within driving distance to many places. Austin is central to several other cities around us. Houston, for example, is just over about 165 miles from Austin, or about 2 to 2.5 hours. You can even jump on a Greyhound from Austin to Houston for about $30. It takes you about 3 hours to get there. And then Austin to San Antonio. Now, San Antonio's famous Riverwalk is a super popular getaway for Austin locals. And you're just about 80 miles or about an hour and 20 minutes to San Antonio if you're taking I-35. Austin to Dallas. Now, Dallas is just shy of about 3 hours from Austin. It's about 195 miles right up Interstate 35. And then Austin to Waco. If you want to visit Waco, the birthplace of Dr. Pepper, it's about 100 miles north of Austin. Now, they also have a really great zoo, and they're home of the Baylor Bears and Chip and Joanna Gaines, of course, so there's that. If you want to get out of Texas on a road trip, it can take a full day of driving just to get out of Texas from the Austin area. So if you're anything like my family, we take about 5 hours to pack up, whether it's a weekend trip or a 2-week trip. So once we actually get the car loaded and we get into the car, we're absolutely exhausted as we're packed down with DVDs and books on tape, and we're just getting settled in for that 8-hour trek just to get out of Texas. All right, number 8, Texas is diverse. So Wallet Hub named Texas one of the best places to find diversity in the nation. Texas is actually ranking amongst the fastest growing states in the United States, and for good reason. An affordable cost of living, great weather, and a promising job market, and plenty to see and do. It just makes Texas a win for newcomers. The abundance of universities, growing tech jobs, it also attracts people of all walks of life just looking for new opportunities. So living in Texas, you will find that born and raised Austinites here are like purple unicorns of the city. It seems that everyone in Austin is actually from somewhere else. So if you get to meet one of these unicorns, get ready, because they have stories to tell you about the city, about the growth, and all the changes big and small. And my favorite stories are the ones where they're talking about toll roads that used to be dirt roads that they rode their bikes on. On to number 9. Texas is a very proud state. Texans in general are proud to be from Texas. I know that I am. So if you go to texasproud.com, I think they said it best when describing the deep-rooted pride amongst Texas, and they say it's something intangible. History, family, a feeling of strength and independence. So the Texas education curriculum also doubles down on teaching our children about the Lone Star State. Growing up here as an elementary age student, we're required to study Texas history, and state law requires the Texas Pledge of Allegiance to be recited in schools on a daily basis. So the flag of Texas is well known for its prominent single star, which gives the flag its commonly used name, Lone Star flag. This Lone Star in turn gave rise to the state's nickname, the Lone Star State. So the flag is flown at our homes and businesses across our beautiful state. It is highly popular among Texans, and it is treated with a great degree of reverence and esteem within Texas. So my point here is, I grew up pledging my allegiance to the Texas flag and to Texas, so instilling the love of Texas in me and our children at a very young age. Well, I hope you've made it this far, because we're at number 10 and we're gonna talk about traffic. Traffic is a challenge, y'all. Our traffic is just part of life when you move here to Texas. Our cities are spread out, but if you're a remote worker, you may not have to deal with traffic on a regular basis. And as I said earlier, Austin is one of the best cities for remote workers, so it may be a non-issue, but you need to expect to spend some time dealing with extended hours in traffic unless you live, work, and play in the same area. This again is why reaching out to our team and starting to explore the area that suits your commute and your lifestyle is so important, because helping people make this kind of move over the last 20 years, we know these neighborhoods, the areas with walkability, the highest rated schools, all the things that we need to take into consideration when you're exploring a new state. So just reach out. All right. Side note, where we live, we're sandwiched between 2 toll roads. So you better believe that I am on these toll roads almost every day. And that, my friends, adds up. We want you to know all of these kinds of things when you are exploring this area. So please just reach out. We can even send you maps of all the major roads and the toll roads that may affect your commute. All right, number 11, y'all. Texas is perfect for outdoor enthusiasts. Now, we usually only experience mild winters, so we attract folks that love the outdoors. Texas has grasslands, rolling hills, mountains, deserts, lakes, forests, oceans, so there truly is something for everyone in this geographically diverse state. You can hike and bike your way through the state during the mild months, and then you can hit the lakes or the beaches during the hot summers. All right, we've made it to number 12. So number 12 is Austin is home to the largest known bat colony in North America. Believe it or not, a favorite pastime in Austin is bat watching. We're actually home to the largest known bat colony in North America. The free-tailed bats are migrating every spring from central Mexico, and so we all line up on the Congress Avenue Bridge, and we're kind of looking over like this at dusk, and we're waiting. Now, if you're feeling adventurous, you can take a boat tour on the lake, and they're gonna actually stop right under the bridge at sundown and watch as 1 million bats leave for their nightly feeding. These are the Mexican free-tailed bats. They arrive in Central Texas in the early spring, and they hang around until about the first cold front in late October to mid-November. We've made it to number 13. All right, at number 13, everything is bigger in Texas. Now, we've already mentioned that Texans like to do everything big, right? Texas is over 268,000 square miles. Its size is second largest after Alaska, making up 7% of the US. The state is also home to the world famous King Ranch, a site that's bigger than the entire state of Rhode Island. The Lone Star State isn't just big, it's also the second most popular state in the country with 29 million residents. And that was as of March 2022. So Texas has a growth rate of about 15.9%, which is more than double the growth rate of the entire country, which is 7.4. There you have it. Those are the 13 things that you need to know about the Lone Star State. From the traffic to the vibe to the bats to the pledge, we've got you covered, and we hope that you enjoyed this video and that you'll stick around for the ones that are popping up now. Just let me know if we can help you with your move, and if there are any other topics that you would like to see us do videos on. My team and I here in Austin, again, getting calls every day from folks just like you looking to make a move to the Austin area. So if you're thinking about making a move or relocating anywhere near the music capital, then just give us a call, shoot us a text, email, jump to the front of the line, and you can click the link below and we can set up a Zoom call. We are here for you and happy to help.